Hello and welcome back to the Isle of Wight College. It's our open day today, and we are talking to various course curriculum leaders from across the college about what's on offer. You can also contact us at any time this afternoon, or indeed over the next few weeks and months, about career options. As we start to come out of lockdown, this is a really good time to start thinking about your next steps and your future progression, or thinking about career changes and what options are available to you. So we have staff across our different areas available to talk to people this afternoon or at a time in the future about what your options are. If you want to find out more about what courses we offer, you can go onto our website, which is www.iwcollege.ac.uk, and you can find out all about our courses, or you can contact us today on email at info@iwcollege.ac.uk. That's info@iwcollege.ac.uk, or you can telephone on 526 631. That's 526 631, and someone will be able to put you through to a course tutor or arrange a time for someone to call you back this afternoon. In the meantime, for the next 10 minutes, we're going to be talking to Helen Gibson, who's our curriculum manager for hair and beauty. Helen's just going to tell us a bit about what the course offer is in that area, and we'll just also talk a bit about the challenges for both the qualifications and the industry at the moment, and hopefully looking forward positively to the next steps, because this is clearly a great career to go into. We all need our hair cutting at some point, and many people like to be able to access beauty therapy treatments, so it's something that's a positive career to think about going forward. So perhaps, Helen, do you want to start by just telling us about what courses we offer at the college?
So we do offer a wide range of courses over the hair and beauty department. So we do start from entry level all the way up to level 3. We do part-time and full-time courses. We do additional evening courses as well for some of our qualifications that are specialists in, say, like nail technology. We do barbering, but yeah, on the whole we start from level 1 and we work our way up to level 3.
So there's a really good sort of opportunity for students, perhaps who are 16, to sort of work their way up and develop their skills and.
Yeah, absolutely. You could come in with not having any experience within the industry, and we would start you, say, at a level 1 qualification where we would give you an insight into the industry, and then you could progress going through onto the levels to become either a beauty therapist or a hairdresser within the industry.
Excellent. And for perhaps more mature learners, there are opportunities as well for them, as you've just mentioned, so perhaps they've done some of the basics, so they can come back and do further qualifications.
Yes, absolutely. We do all our qualifications for adult learners as well. They would be done on a part-time basis. Obviously, timings and days are dependent on what course and level that they are currently going to do. We also do courses in complementary therapy. We do it in like nail technology, where people can come in and enhance the skills that they've already got. We do body massage, as well as a standalone course in an evening. And then obviously with the hairdressing, you could do barbering, your level 1, level 2 and level 3.
Good. And for some of those courses, obviously some students of all ages will be able to access bursary help, so financial help with courses. Yeah. So if they've got during today or a future, you can also speak to somebody in our bursary team who can give you advice about what help is available, either through grants or through a learner loan. So there are opportunities for people to come back to study. And what are the entry requirements in general for the courses?
So I think it depends what level you're going on to. So it would be, you could look at our website, and on our broadsheets for hair and beauty we have put the entry requirements, but also there's the general Isle of Wight College ones with the GCSEs. So it does entirely depend on what level you're going to come in at. If you haven't quite met the entry requirements, there are obviously, we could have that discussion on a one-to-one basis with somebody and advise them and give them advice how they can.
I suppose the key message is that regardless of what level you've got, what qualifications, we hopefully will have an option for you.
Yeah, we have an option.
Yeah. Excellent. And obviously, the career options for hairdressing and beauty therapy are quite well established. But what kind, within the more detail of what kind of options are available to people in terms of career options, or how they would go about earning some money?
So there are different ways. Obviously, you could go in through an apprenticeship route where you would work in a salon and you would come to college to do your theory and some of the practical and your baseline knowledge, but you would work in a salon full time along with that. You could go into either self-employment with yourself, you could go into a salon, you could work from home, you could be mobile, going to other people's houses. There's cruise ships, there's holiday resorts, you could go on the super yachts and be employed onto that. So the opportunities are quite endless really with what you could take along with your career.
Yeah, so there are actually, there are really good range of options there, aren't there, from being, if you've got more flexibility in sort of your employment so that you can work from home, or you can do that, or you can go off and do something really adventurous out there in the big wide world as well. So there are really good opportunities. And in terms of how is the courses in general assessed? Does it vary by courses, or what kind of thing will you be doing with students?
So it's very similar across the board. There could be some like online exams, which could be multiple choice. One of the big things is you will be doing practical assessments. So within our salons here at college, you will get your knowledge, and we will teach you how to perform the treatments in both hair and beauty. You will also be practicing on, say for hair, will be on blocks. You might also be practicing on other learners within your lesson, but we also do have external clientele that come into our salons that you will be working on. So it is a practical, there is exams, and there are like written assignments as well that you might be asked to undertake. So you do quite a range of different assessments and assignments.
Yes, that's good. I can vouch. I've had my hair cut by students. It was very good. Thinking about, obviously we talked about at the beginning about, obviously it's been difficult over the last few months with COVID and all the challenges that's presented. I know you've continued to offer online learning for students, and that's not just been about theory, hasn't it? You've also been...
Absolutely. So we've been doing practical elements, we've been submitting routines to them, or videos of how to do it. We've been showing them online links of like tutorials of how to do things, keeping their skills up. A lot of students have been practicing on themselves and people that they've been in lockdown with. We've been getting pictures in from learners who have created an image with themselves, or our media students have been doing their total look, and they've been submitting it on PowerPoint with the images and step-by-steps of how they've been doing it as well. So we have been delivering online, we have still been engaging. It has just been a little bit different than obviously doing it practically within the salons.
Yeah, and hopefully as things start to ease over the next few months, you're taking into account the guidance around social distancing, and it's clearly going to be some challenges there, but it's, as we say, it's an essential industry that people will still want to access going forward. So.
Absolutely, so we're obviously being guided by rewarding bodies and the government, what we can and can't do and what needs to be in place to keep everybody safe as well.
Excellent. So the big message there is that people can still study for hair and beauty going forward, and that there'll be adaptations around how that's done, and hopefully more face-to-face contact with clients in the autumn. So excellent. And thinking about your own career and what would you say is the most exciting thing, or the opportunities you'd want to get over to potential students about
I think
opportunities?
For our industry, it is ever changing. There's always new trends. There's always new treatments coming out. It's quite fast paced that you can learn something and then you can go and develop them skills. There's new treatments coming out, so you're just continuously learning, and the opportunities are really quite wide, really, because you could be working in a salon, you might work from home, you could do it mobile, you might come in to start teaching. So obviously I started in salons, I did an apprenticeship, I worked in salons, and then I've actually come to teach beauty therapy. So there is such a wide range, and it is ever changing, which I think is quite nice.
Good. Okay. Well, thank you, Helen. That's really interesting. And as we said at the beginning, if you'd like to speak to Helen or one of the tutors about possible options around hairdressing or beauty, or any of our other courses that are on offer at the college, you can contact us this afternoon at info@iwcollege.ac.uk, or by telephone on 526 631. That's 526 631. Or via social media, and we can put you in touch with a tutor who will be able to give you one-to-one advice on the phone about your options. And as we've said before, we're also available throughout the summer, so if you aren't able to speak today, then you can get in contact with us and we can arrange a time over the next few weeks and months for someone to speak to you as well. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.
See you soon.